funny, it's hard to be excited about the future when you've made so much money in the past and you can't imagine how you're going to do it again. And I think there's a lot of reasons to be hopeful, but I think they're not very specific, and we have to figure out how to get to something that's going to really make some money making people better. I'm going to go back. I think some of this is a little bit of a review of the morning, but I wanted to start the day sort of setting the theme and asking some questions. People really don't like you. And it's interesting. They like you in China and they like you in India because I think you have a very clear value proposition. You know who you're talking to. But the United States, they really don't like you. I won't go over the statistics again. They were covered already. And I like the Winston Churchill quote here because let's ask some question. What are the virtues? Whether they are ones that I dislike or ones that I admire, and the vices. And how do we think about them in the population? At some level, is there a way to use patience or to think about a new social contract that gets back to making us lots of money, making people better? I think some of this conflict comes from this first question, which is, what business are you in? Now, I know this is one of your patients because I bought her from the same stock art places you use for your advertising. But are you in the business of delivering a pill, or are you in the business of delivering health? And health is not always or rarely is as pretty as she is or as clean. And are you doing that in an honest and transparent way? And I think it's not clear which business you're in. I look at the industry and I have a pretty clear sense of who's where. I think on the far left-hand side is Novartis, who's committed to being a healthcare company. I hope I'm not offending my first client in the room too much, but I think Pfizer on the far right-hand side is not at the moment in that space. And I think people are trying to figure out where they are on this spectrum and whether it's good for business. I'm not sure whose stock price is going to win in that context, but it's a serious question that needs to be asked.